result. The fundamental premise of this book is that educational neuroscience is the missing resource, a jeweler's loupe in most educators' toolkit. It will verify some classic teaching practices, but repudiate others with evidence, and it will offer new strategies and structures. It is the next frontier for teacher and school leadership training. Before going any further, we must address an issue common in emerging multidisciplinary fields: what to call what you are doing. Educational neuroscience and mind, brain, and education science are often used interchangeably. We favor mind, brain, and education science, MBE science, because it is sometimes used to suggest closer ties with classroom practice. For example, MBE differs from previous efforts, such as educational neuroscience, in that it is focused on the problem of how we might bring findings from the learning sciences into the classroom. As such, MBE is placed squarely in the classroom and works through engaging teachers as primary participants. We are also deliberately avoiding the terms brain-based and neuroeducation, as these are often associated with neuromyths. For educational neuroscience to become part of each teacher's mindset, for this definition of MBE science to flourish, what is needed are models of translation of research and neuroscience integration frameworks. This book provides such models and frameworks, as well as specific ways teachers can apply research in the transdisciplinary field of MBE science. Many successful teachers and school leaders will learn that some of their instincts about best teaching and learning practices are validated by educational neuroscience. However, many teachers and school leaders will also see how MBE science not only informs but also transforms their instructional practice and work with each student. In this journey, the role of research is important, and we agree with Dr. Christina Hinton, who says, "The Harvard Ed School has been using the term research-informed to emphasize that research should inform practice but not dictate it. Teaching is both a science and an art, and this phrase leaves room for the art of the practitioner." When thinking about the need for Neuroteach, we thought a lot about the question, why do individuals become and remain school teachers or leaders? They make this commitment because they believe in the possibility that they can transform the lives of students, fellow faculty, or their school community. Initiating, maintaining, and deepening this commitment are the major challenges in education today. Can we meet these challenges with new scientific knowledge of the human brain? Can teacher training and ongoing professional development that are framed by innovative yet underutilized research in the field of MBE science enhance teacher quality and student outcomes? The answer is a resounding yes. What we have found in the workshops we have led throughout the world is that the best and brightest teachers and rising star school leaders, using cutting-edge research, want to feel professionally challenged, to be directly connected to educational research, and to improve teaching and learning for every student in their schools. By placing into the hands of every teacher and school leader the growing body of research on the learning brain, the more effective they will be in their work with students and as leaders for change, thus making them more professionally fulfilled and increasing their interest in a lifelong career in education. Research further validates this point. Enhanced teacher efficacy, a teacher's belief in his or her capacity to impact each student's learning, is strongly correlated to increased knowledge of the brain. From our personal experience, the more our colleagues know about how the brain learns, works, and changes, the more differentiated their instructional practice becomes. Teachers quickly recognize that there are multiple pathways to the high academic expectations they establish for each one of their students. As teachers and school leaders become more MBE science-informed, they realize that the one-size-fits-all industrial model of education is not an equitable educational experience for all students. People are screaming for better education. There is no greater opportunity to achieve this, yet no greater challenge, than integrating research from education, behavioral psychology, and cognitive science into the daily work of teachers and the thinking of school leaders. Imagine what is possible if we converged the expertise of scientists and teachers to uncover what teaching practices are confirmed by scientific study and thus should be continued.